And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Working quickly here. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Hurts has it. He's in trouble, and they're going to get to him again. Hendrickson gets him again. And that brings up 4th and very, very long.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
On 4th down, Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Complete. Derrick Henry. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
The 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
And 1.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. He's only going to gain about 2, but that is enough for the first. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
2nd down, here's Lamar. Gets it through the contact at the catch point, forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs for him from the 31. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now pitch it to Henry. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's caught. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. The Ravens pick it up. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one splits the uprights. And now lead by 14 points. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's got a lane up past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Connects with the open man downfield. And he gets home. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert scoring from 46 out. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
8 yards.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going with an alternate play here.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Dose of the hurry-up here.
A gain of a yard.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That pass pulled in by Henry. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Lamar back to throw. And on fourth down, they're going to come through. 11 yards there. They've got the first down.
It's a gain of 11.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert and stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
We've set it downs from 37. Now here's Lamar. Jump off caught by his back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Now second down throw for Jackson. Shoves him off. This one to Andrews outright. And he's going to be out of bounds after picking up a handful on that play. Moves him a little closer. It's third down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Jackson to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Here's Henry again. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
That's a gain of 3. Now
After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. So now here's 3rd and 5. Making a read at the line. Now it's Jackson. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. First and 10 from the 32. Now Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And a good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On second down, here's Barkley. It's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the first down for him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a race down the right side. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving 1-2. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Ali to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. On second down, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds Barkley underneath. And this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he got it. Good awareness after the catch to see where he needed to get. He got just enough daylight to get it there. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Hurts is set, 1st and 10. Coming off his 10th completion so far on his 15 attempts. Throwing it again here. On the move, headed right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
Ravens take over 1st and 10.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this will wind up incomplete. And failure to connect brings up second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they pick him off again! Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. Looking end zone, and incomplete. Oh, it would have been a one-play touchdown drive if they'd connected. They're going to need at least a second snap now. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Throwing here just before halftime. Looking long again. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
The give here on 2nd. Well, they tried getting creative, but the creativity not rewarded here. Doesn't get him anything. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Lamar off the play fake. It is almost picked off. He had the interception, but he couldn't hang on. It will, though, still bring up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's caught left side by Stowers. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And that runs held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Working quickly here. Hurts now on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the Eagles' 20-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Running once more with Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Moro Ajomo on that stop. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Offense going audible this time. They pitch it to him. They drop him after. Looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Ravens. Here's Luke for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead is up to 8.
Eagles 20.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Barkley again here on second. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6.
Hurts looking to throw.
First down, Philadelphia.
Short pass brought in. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Complete to Saquon
Working quickly
Barkley.
here.
A gain of 30. First down, Eagles.
Throwing here, Hurts. Wow, unbelievable effort on that one-handed grab. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Zone read give here to Barkley. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
28. Eagles, 26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Wester on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. And this drive is quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on second, Lamar. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And they pick him off again. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Loss of 4 yards.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. On 4th down, Hurts. And they pick him off again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
So they'll They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Jackson. He's hit, and he's going to be dropped. So that is going to be how our third quarter comes to a close. So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Rolling, and takes a deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
63 yards to gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Handoff headed right to Henry. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They pitch it out to him here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Changing up the call.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Going with an alternate play here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. 9-yard kickoff, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
all right, they're shuffling things around a bit.
At the 3-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw for Jackson. Caught out wide. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry got one through the air now to match that rushing score from earlier. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, and yes, and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens steal it away with their 6th total interception in this contest.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42. Now here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense up to the line fast.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now with 2:09 left on the clock. We got a timeout from the defense.
Second and 10.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. He brushed him up. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews. A 30-yard score. All right, going to get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. This play is a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Eagles facing a 15-point deficit. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Desperate times certainly call for desperate measures. I understand pushing the ball down the field because, Kate, realistically, to have any shot, you need to find a way to land those explosive plays downfield.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Desperation time here. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. He's at the 30. The 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
They're even going to find some bonus yards, Brock, after they brought in that football. So first down from the 41. They'll pitch it to Henry. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 and 3 now. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 34-yard effort. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Pierce now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Hurts. Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be second down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here's Hurts. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
On second down, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over following their 5th team interception of this ball game. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Absolutely fires it. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The toss now to Henry. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson to throw on second. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
From the red zone now. Andrews snags another one. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 6 seconds to go, potentially our final snap. Lamar off the play fake. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Throwing on second, Jackson. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over.